I like two buys. I would rather go for BHEL. That is looking good. I like the structure near the lows. Strong support on BHEL closer to 175. That's the place I would put a stop. And maybe in a day or two we could see targets closer to 190. So BHEL is a buy. Second stock that looks good is ITC. Looks like a safe bet on the long side. Strong support around 340. That's the place I would put a stop. And give some time and space. We could see ITC climb to levels closer to 355. So for today, it's BHEL and ITC.
In the future space, I would want to short July futures of Axis Bank at 1,265 levels. I would hold these short positions so initiated with a stop loss at 1277, and I would expect to book profits at 1248 or into the session, whichever comes first.
My top two trading pick, one of them would be Idea. If you look at the longer term setup of that, it has been moving in a secular uptrend, and post a temporary pullback, we believe that the stock has already taken support in yesterday's trading session. It's a piercing line pattern that has got developed, so we expect the stock to move higher again for a target of 160, and a stop loss for the trade can be kept at 134. That is the pattern support. The second pick would be on Bajaj Auto on the buy side. Again, if you look at that stock, it has been mean reverting in a broader band of 1750 to 2100, and being it trading around the lower end of the band, I would prefer buying that stock with a stop loss at 1780, and the target can be expected around 2100. Private banking space would be something that I would be keen on in participating with the market turning up, and the top picks from that space would be Axis Bank. If you look at the medium-term chart of Axis Bank, it is mean reverting. The supports are placed closer to 1180, and on the higher side, the resistance is placed between the band of 1450 to 1500. So after the sharp correction that the stock has already seen, I feel that it is a very good buying opportunity in Axis Bank. So I would prefer buying that stock with a stop loss at 1180, and the first target for the script can be expected at 1450. Other than that, we can also look for some other private banking names like Yes Bank and Innocent Bank, which has further upside of around 10 to 15% from the current level.
I have a buy in R Power, which I mentioned earlier, being the best stock in that pack. So I would buy that with a stop loss of 69, target of 76.50. I would buy an HCL Tech. I would wait for some bit of a decline. 815 to 810 would be my ideal buying range. Stop loss of 798 and a target of 845. I would go short in a sale at higher levels. Stop loss of 325, target of 309. And for FNO traders, I would go with a buy in Oro Pharma, July futures, stop loss of 190, 130, target of 198.